Hi.
I'm Tyler.
Nice to meet you, Tyler. Last time it was James.
Yeah, James got COVID. Yeah, so I'm covering for him. Yeah, he's sad. Tyler. Oh, not yet. Welcome to Manhasset.
How are you?
I'm ready anytime. Yep. All right. Right, we're good. Oh, okay. All right. Good afternoon, everyone. We'll call to order another meeting of the Board of Education of the Manhasset Union Free School District. We're happy to be here and back for another school year. So we'll start with the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. All right, so our first order of business, we're very excited to once again welcome our new interim superintendent, Dr. Christopher J. Pelletieri. We're going to do a ceremonial oath here in public. I know we've sort of gone through this a couple times, but if you could please recite the oath for us, we'd be excited to do it with you.
Thank you, President Post, and thanks for using my professional name, Christopher J. Pelletieri. Nicole, over there? Oh, thank you. I, Christopher J. Pelletieri, do solemnly swear that I will support the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the State of New York, and I will faithfully discharge the duties of the interim superintendent of the Manhasset Union Free School District from July 1, 2025 through June 30, 2026, according to the best of my ability. Thank you.
This is great news and welcome again, Chris.
Thank you. Thank you.
So next is obviously just approval of the minutes. This year, we are going to do this the right way every single time. So I'd like a motion to approve, a second, any discussion, and then we will vote. So Do I have a motion to approve the minutes? Second, any discussion? All in favor? Great.
Nicole, are you able to see who made the motion and the second?
Yep.
Excellent. Yes, thank you.
All right, super. Next, I believe we have, do we have your superintendent's report?
Yes, sir. I have a superintendent's report. Thank you very much. I do appreciate that. The summer is coming to an end. We are doing a great many hires as we see that we need staff. We did have some staff over the summer who may have gotten a position closer to home or something else that they were looking to do with their lives. And so we do have folks that we are hiring up until the last minute. We're very confident, Dina, that we're going to have everyone in place for the start of the school year. We're very happy to hear that, and parents will be happy to hear that as well, I'm certain. If you dropped your kids off today for track or the past week for football or anything like that, you will know that there's a great deal of school construction going on. There is work going on. It sounds like my block at home. It was a lot of construction these days, and we are doing almost every building. All three buildings have had work. Inside, outside, fields, new tennis courts. It's amazing. We have a new turnaround at the security guard gate. We're going to have a gate there. Really so much going on around the district. Took on a lot of construction, and it is moving according to plan. And we will have that finalized for the start of the new year, save for the secondary auditorium and the Shelter Rock auditorium. We will get those done as soon as possible as well, and those will be spectacular places. When you see it, it will be worth the wait. But an incredible amount of work has been done according to the guide of our board. During that conversation, there are some concerns around parking at the secondary school. I want to say that we have heard the community about that and heard our staff and students about that. We did lose some parking spots that used to be up at the Long Island Railroad, and that is a concern to us as well. We are looking at some options here, short-term and long-term, to help our community and our students with parking, and more details will follow with that. So we hear you. We know it's a concern. We do have the physical plant that we have, and we're not going to get any bigger. So we have to work with the under those guidelines, but we do have some plans as we move forward, and we'll, again, share more of that information. The cell phone ban, many have talked about. I know Mr. Roeder put out a letter recently to the community. I spoke with him again today. He's going to put out some more information, some more facts around that. One of the concerns was lunch. Are kids going to be able to go out to lunch and take their phone with them? And yes, the plan is that they'll go to the locker, get their phone, and take it with them, and then put it back in their locker upon return. Parents who have a concern about being able to contact their child, the district worked with our technology team, and I confirmed this again with both Riches, our technology Rich and the secondary principal Rich, that we will have a system in place through the district issued Chromebooks that students will be able to email parents, and parents will be able to email students through those what we call whitelisted emails. So we're not going to just throw the district security, cybersecurity plan in the garbage so that we can take on every email. We're not going to do that. Your email that is whitelisted, that is confirmed by the district, that you have filled out on your cards in the past with the district, that is the emails that will be able to get through the firewall, and you'll be able to contact your child. So if there's a concern around that, please reach out to your school principal or AP, and they'll be able to work with you on that. But you will have that means to contact your child, and they contact you. And of course, there will be office phones throughout the schools to help support students, just like the old days, right, Ted? When we went to school and we had a tummy ache or something, we ended up in the nurse's office, or we ended up in the principal's office. Hopefully it's not the principal saying, call your parent, right? It's for something good. But those phones are there, and we recognize that students may need to call a parent, say, hey, it's raining today, track is canceled, can you come pick me up? We recognize those conversations need to take place. So those are my updates. And it's not just cell phones. I just want to reiterate that also. Internet connected devices. So whatever that means, those are those devices that will be needing to go into the lockers. Any questions on anything that I offered there in my superintendent's report? Yes, Mariana.
About the whitelisted email, could we, if there's another, whenever Rich sends out, I think there's usually another beginning communication,
Right.
could we put a link or where, like if a parent had to update their email address or add, usually they've only put one primary, but now they may want to put, another responsible adult. So to have that, just because I know for pickup and whatnot, and just make it easy to update the email and send it.
We'll do that. Thank you.
All right, anything else? I, for one, am excited for the cell phone ban. I love my cell phones. I have two of them.
I'm sure the teachers are excited.
Everyone loves their cell phones, and so this is a major behavioral change for our students. So we should expect there's going to be a lot of angst. But I would just ask our outstanding staff and faculty to work with everybody and get to the right answer, right? It's not, I'm sure there'll be some bumps in the road, but once the plane levels out, I think this is going to be a great thing. I do.
Yes, especially, when you mentioned staff, the staff at the rated fourth best high school in New York State, right? That information just came out recently. I'm sure that they'll be able to work with our students. And again, as my conversation with Mr. Rhoda, Dr. Rhoda went today, we're going to communicate a lot around this with our students as well as our parents, because the students are the ones that are really feeling the brunt of this also while here at school.
Okay. All right, great. Thank you for that. So next on the agenda here is finalizing elementary section sizes. So
Tyler, can we pull that up?
we have a presentation here.
A brief presentation, yes. It was actually number 4 on Long Island. Thank you, Rebecca, Dr. Chowski. Number 4 on Long Island,
Yes.
not New York State. Very impressive.
Upside.
Yes, very impressive. So our elementary enrollment projections, we'd like to go through this slide, these 3 slides together, very quick presentation. Tyler, can we go to the next one, please? Thank you so much. One of the things that impresses me as someone that came new to the district is you'll see both these slides nailed the number. We were looking at 30 sections in Shelter Rock, and that's what we have. You can see the class sizes there. Wow. Again, as someone new to the district, really impressive class sizes. Look at kindergarten. We have 12 students across those 4 sections. We have thought a bit, quite honestly, about potentially having 3 sections, but I will tell you that there are 5 pending students that we know of, that now you're going to have 13, 13, 13, and then a 14. And there are other packets out potentially as well. Historically, Shelter Rock gets 4 to 5 students throughout a year. So I did not want us now being at numbers of 17, 18, 19 at kindergarten. So that's why we're going to start out a little bit lower there. Every other number is what we, again, anticipated. A number of sections is 30, and that's what we had budgeted for. So great job. Tyler, one more, please. Muncie Park, budgeted for 38 sections. Again, came right in on that number, and really impressive numbers in terms of class sizes throughout. Any questions, concern? Yes?
When do you anticipate that the packets that are pending be received?
Yeah, we call all those folks. We try to get them in. We got 1 in this past week that was complete. We were able to register that student. We got 2 in that were incomplete. So now we call those folks and ask them to get them in as soon as possible. We obviously want children starting on that first day. There is a kindergarten play date tomorrow at both schools. One's at I'm going to test your knowledge here, Dr. Chowski. One is at 10:30. I got it. One's at 10 at Muncie. That's right. And the other one is at 1 o'clock at Shelter Rock. Oh, and my meet and greets are there as well. So I'm going to start out on the playground. I'll meet some kids and some parents. And then I'm going to go into the libraries at 10:30 at Muncie and at 1:30 at Shelter Rock. Anyone that wants to come down, say hello, staff, parents. Happy to meet folks. Thank you. Any other questions on enrollment? And again, I'll say I'm impressed that from a year in advance, right? 6 months or so, you guys nailed the projections for the enrollment sections. Good job.
Yeah, I mean, the only comment for me is just this had been a focus a couple of years ago, and we obviously had some larger enrollment in some of the grades that have now matriculated to the middle school, but it's a big area of focus. We wanted to make sure this was an area of focus, right? We just didn't want 25, 26, 27 kids in a class, and now it looks great. So, I'm happy with the progress. But we do have to watch, our declining enrollment on the.
Speaking of, yes, without a doubt, if you look at the sections and the numbers of kids going out and then the kindergarten sections and numbers of kids going in, yes, we are going to have some long-term planning as we look at those numbers going forward, without a doubt.
Great.
But the community, I'm impressed with the board. You put your money where your mouth is, right? You said we wanted to do this, and the community wanted to see this happen, and you lowered class sizes. I commend you.
All right, great. Anything else here?
And we may not know yet. I know there's the building, there's a set of homes that are being built. I don't, Manhasset Crest. When are those projected to, we talked about this at one point. So when are we projected to see potential?
We actually sent a potential buyer, Mr. Antoine here, to Manhattan Crest last week, or 2 weeks ago. I actually sent him over there because we were trying to get a call from someone to find out, and he went there. So Gerard, thank you for that service there. And we were able to get some information from them that 2 more homes are coming on market soon, shortly. And then they're expecting more as we roll forward. But we don't have, it was 2 like 5-bedroom homes, but it was only a handful of 2 that they said in the initial, like right now, that would impact us at enrollment starting right now. But Maria, you have other information?
If I remember correctly, a few months ago, or maybe a month and a half ago, we were told that I believe 10 families already are enrolled in our district from Manhasset Crest. They're building and selling as they go
Yes.
along, and they do have more than just 2 homes on the market currently.
Okay.
Things are sitting, I think, a little bit because of interest rates
Yes.
having to go
I
down.
think their sense is that they will have sold 2 5-bedroom homes, not 5-family homes, 5-bedroom homes, in the course of the next few weeks, months that could impact enrollment, but nothing, given these numbers, that would harm us in any way. But we'll stay on top of it, as I said, and now we have some folks over there that know us at Manhasset Crest, and we've been communicating back and forth.
Is it possible also to find out either from them or would it be from our town of North Hempstead in terms of when they would be rolled onto our taxes?
Definitely thinking about that as well. All right, great. Anything further here? All right. So now we'll move on to our regular agenda, board discussion and committee reports. Obviously, we haven't had committee meetings yet. I think everyone has their liaison assignments. I think I feel great about that. The team is excited to talk to community members, talk to others about all the important topics. And as we've said publicly, one of the great ways to get involved and to be part of the solution here is to join these committees. So I'll say that again to everyone listening at home. Please, avail yourself of this. It's a great experience. It's a great way to get involved. So I think we can leave it at that for now, unless anyone wants to make any comments about a particular committee topic. Sure.
The main one that I would say is I'm part of the SCA, which is our parent organization. It's very, very important that everybody joins. The money that we raise goes back to your kids, helps the school to do extra for our children. So please, when you see it at open house, please contribute. Whatever little bit you can give would be wonderful. Thank you.
All right, great. And then CAC Finance, I'm repeating myself, but obviously the transportation contract will be part of what we talk about. I think that'll be a subcommittee that we can form to do that work. and see how we can best optimize all of that. So that's one other point. All right, if nothing further on committee reports, we'll move to the personnel agenda. We have some personnel to approve here. Everyone's looked at that. Any questions?
Yeah, one quick question, Dina. I saw so for example, for health, they have like the asterisks where it's waiting for certification. How long does that take?
So everyone's a little bit different with that particular one.
So it's all different, but for that particular one, they completed everything. We're just waiting for test results. So that could be up to 30 days. So we bring them in as a sub. And then once they pass and the certification's there, then we can pay them appropriately.
All right, do I have a motion to approve the personnel agenda? Personnel schedule, I'm sorry.
Oh, I
Nadia?
second.
Okay, Nadia, Maria, any discussion? All in favor? All right, it's 5-0, thank you. And now we'll move to the consent agenda, which has a fair amount of items on it. Some of them are business as usual items, instructional services agreements, ratification of conference requests, BOCES educational services agreements, Manhasset and BOCES musical instruments, excess of technology equipment, extension of food contract, appointments of people to our advisory committee. We thank all of all of our constituents here, Rich Schultz, Eileen Bauer, Jay Agrawal. This is really fantastic that you guys are stepping up, and it looks like a lot for MAC as well. Aaron Royce, a former board member, which is exciting. And then, our annual approval of our district-wide safety plan. And, I just mentioned this, it is a shared responsibility. I read the plan again. I think it's comprehensive. It's one of the most important things. And I just ask that our team here, continue to reinforce all of the themes outlined in that document, because it's critical for what we're doing. That looks like it. Any questions on anything in the consent agenda? All right, do I have a motion? All in favor? That's 5-0, thank you. We'll keep going here. So, upcoming items of interest. Wow, so that was fast. So this is a great meeting. So obviously we have the start of school. We have a big couple days coming up. All the staff is coming back. We're excited for that. First day of school is next Tuesday. And then we have our upcoming meetings in September, and obviously October, which we're all looking forward to. And now we have public comment. I don't think we're going to get much public comment today. Yeah, Brian, thank you for being here.
Hey, get that on the mic.
All right, so look, it's the start of school. It's the most exciting time of the year. I'm really excited for the year ahead, and I look forward to working with everyone. So with that, we'll make a motion to adjourn. All right, all approved. We are adjourned. And Tyler, you can send us off.
Thank you.
All right, thank you.